Hey everybody, you can see there I'm showing you my Tails figure that I got from Jazzwares, right there. And over here also from Jazzwares, I got my 1991 Sonic figure. Now you're probably wondering, Sonic Through Time figure, you're probably wondering why am I showing you these guys? Why am I showing you them? Well, it's quite simple. It's quite simple. Hold on for a second, folks. Come on. Sorry about that. People walking by, my dog likes to bark at them because she's a protector of the house. But anyway, like I was saying, you probably wonder why I was showing you them. Well, the title says it down below. It says fans make their own. Basically, it says right there, fans make their own. Fans who make their own Sonic figures or stuff like that. Yeah, those two that you saw up there, and probably along with some others I'll collect in the future, are just examples of what fans would do. In fact, there's one person, I think a lot of you know of him, his name's Wake Angel 2001, here on YouTube and on DeviantArt, who does make his own custom-made Sonic figures by using the mold, basically the base mold, or using another figure from places like Jazzwares. For example, you can check out his channels and his DeviantArt page, and you'll see what I mean. But basically, what he does is he customizes them by taking them apart, and and basically reshaping certain parts and certain areas to match up what he needs to match up, to basically make it a figure that's similar, if not identical, to what you see in the comics or in the shows. For example, everybody's always been wanting Jazzwares. I know this. They've always wanted Jazzwares to bring out a Sally figure, a Princess Sally figure, maybe a Antoine or a Bunny figure as well. So what does he do? He takes Sally and he makes her not once but twice. The first time he said he used a Polly Pocket figure, but since that was too big compared to a Sonic figure, he decided, you know what? I'm going to get a figure from Jazzwares and use that. And he did. He used an Astro Boy figure to make a suitably sized Sally figure that, if it was sold at the stores, you'd want to get. Possibly. He also did it for Mecha Sally, for Sally's mecha form. What he did there is he took a metal Sonic that he, I guess, bought like at a secondhand shop or something like that, and basically, like I said, you basically used the design, the base design and mold to make it into the Mecha Sally figure. And he's done this with a lot, and again, you can check this out at his DeviantArt page and his YouTube page. But the point I'm trying to make here is he's not the only one that does this. There's a lot of fans that do this. There's a lot of fans that go out of the way, that make their own custom-built Sonic figures. They'll even commission the guy to do it. They'll even commission people like Wake Angel 2001 to do it. I don't know how much his prices would go for. You'd have to ask him. But basically, they would commission people to do it. But it's not just figures either. It's just not figures either, folks. It's also the plushes. Now, we all know that there are many Sonic plushes out there. From the main series, of course, like Sonic, Amy, and Rouge, and Shadow, and Silver, and all of them. You see, Sonic, Amy, the Sally plush from Sonic Sydney in Australia, And in there, of course, my smallest Sonic plush. And my smallest Sonic plush and Rouge figure, and my Rouge the Bat plush as well. The point I'm trying to make, folks, is people will actually do what Plushes, what he's done with the figures. They will actually use the design of the plushes, probably take the eyes off very carefully or leave the eyes or whatever, and basically redesign them, iron them, if you will, or recreate them, if you will, as the plushes of figures they want to see done. Or if they're good at making plushes themselves, they'll go and basically do it themselves. They'll make their own self-made plushes without having to, depend on another design or another mold or whatever you want to call it. They'll make their own self-made plushes. All they do is just look and study the artwork and the design of the character they want to do, and boom, they do it. And Sonic's not the only one that, Sonic fans aren't the only ones that do this. Transformer fans do it too. Transformers fans sometimes do what's known as fan projects, and they basically take characters like, say, a Shockwave, an Optimus, and they redesign them and remold them or repaint them to be a character that they would like to see as a figure. But the reason I bring this up is, in my opinion, the reasons fans do this, and I know people at Sega, I know people at Archie Comics, I know people, at Jazzwares. The reason they do this is they're trying, in my personal opinion as a fan, they're trying to send a message to these people. They're trying to say, look, we don't mind making our own figures, and we don't mind taking the time to make the same kind of figure for somebody else if they commission us. But the message I think they're trying to send is, hey, look at how much people are admiring our work. Look how much they love what we're doing. Look how much they would love to see this officially made. And they're basically saying stuff along the lines of, hey, if we could do this on our own, then why can't you guys do it and make some money off it? That's basically why I think they do it. They're sending a message, and it's a great message. It's a great message because, like I said, who would not want to see these characters? Sonic, of course, already has his, but like Sally and Bunny and Rotor and Antoine, who would not like to see those kind of characters out as official figures? And again, like I said, I think that's what and I think, in my opinion, my personal opinion, that's why they're doing them. They're not just doing them to add them to the collection. They're not just doing that because people, like I say, do commission people like Wake Angel 2001. And do commission people, I can't think of the names right now, like Jay Foxfire maybe, to do plushes of characters, either their own original characters or characters they would like to see as figures or plushes. To me, they're sending a message. They are. I mean, heck, he's done... Get this. He did her, Sonya, as herself, and as, I guess, as a fan-made solution, because she's in Underground, she's Sonic's brother, Super Sonya. To me, again, it's like, if fans can do this on their own, why can't people like Jazzwares and Sega and all these places do this? Why can't they do it? I mean, heck, you even have fans that are even doing their own animations and CGI animations of the characters and what they would look like in the games, if not in a show. Heck, you got people doing CGI renditions, very good ones of that, of Linda, Julie Sue. Who else? Robbo the Hedge, I think. Jeffrey St. John. I know there's a lot of Penda's characters I just mentioned. Antoine, Sally, Bunny, Rotor. I mean, the list goes on. And they do great renditions. They do great renditions. And that is, they do great CGI renditions. Renditions, like I said, that almost feel like they're in the game. I mean, heck, you even had one fan go as far, and I have this on my other computer in my room, go as far as to basically remake the first Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis game, the first Sonic the Hedgehog game ever on Genesis, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, but instead have Sally in Sonic's place as the playable character. I mean, what more can you say about that? What more can you say about it? Me, honestly, I would like to see more of that. But on an official basis. Again, the figures, the plushies, the CGI renditions, these are all, like I just mentioned, Sally being, the Sonic 1 game being remade with Sally as the playable character. These are all, to me, messages being sent by the fans to places like Sega, Jazzwares, Archie Comics, and so on, that, hey, basically saying, hey, if we could do this on our own, you guys can do it as well, and you can make a profit off it. So, in my honest opinion, that is why fans make Sonic figures, plushies, and CGI renditions of their own. To send a message, and also for their own personal collection. And if other people like myself want custom-made ones, we'll go out and we'll find the people. If I feel like it, I mean, heck, I would, when I think about it, I could probably ask the guy how much he would charge. But honestly, I have my Sonic figure from '91. I would like to have a Sally figure next to it. I would like to have a Bunny, a Dulcie, a Rotor. I'd like to see it. I really would. Heck, I'd like to see a Cosmo made. For all I know. This is just basically what I'm saying. Heck, I'd like to see, oh my goodness, if a Bonkers D Bobcat and a Fondier figure or plush made. I would actually pay that kind of stuff, depending on the price that is. And I know other people would too. So, but to me, honestly, that's why people do this kind of stuff. Not just for their own personal collection, not just to, if someone commissions them, not just to help out the fans, and with their collection, of course, with a price that comes with it, but also to send but primarily to send a message. So, that's all I'm going to say on this. Comment, video, respond down below. Let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you later.